just with some opening statements from you on the win.
You know, obviously we've had a tough last week and a half of conference play, so it feels really good to win. And I know the kids stepped up and came in here with the right mindset, and it was to survive and move on. So, you know, we got the W, and now obviously we go against the number 2 seed. I'm proud of the kids. They really did a nice job in the second half defensively. And then we were able to attack the basket and obviously go inside to Joy with some really nice dish-offs. So proud of the kids, glad we got the W, and we'll play again tomorrow.
Hey, Tina, Kevin Treslini, Wilmington News Journal. I'm just trying to be really formal here since I have a microphone in my hand. I mean, what did you feel at halftime were the main things you guys needed to do better, and if you did them better, you would be okay?
Well, I mean, the first thing was our help side. We were over-committing, if there is such a thing, and then they were skipping it, and they got a couple threes on us, which got them, we built a little bit of a lead, 5 to 7 points, and then because we over-committed, they ended up hitting a couple threes and got themselves right back in the ball game. So we talked about our help side and where we needed to rotate, which again, I thought we did a much better job in the second half. And then offensively, you know, we had to drive the ball a little bit. They were given really good help side on Joy. And so you've got to be able to read that and drive the basketball and look for openings. And once we were able to get into seams and penetrate, I thought that Courtney made some nice dish-offs to Joy. You know, Erika did as well. We were able to get to the rim, get fouled, or get a layup. So we made some really nice reads getting to the basket, which opened up some of the post-ups for Joy. And again, we dished off when she was open. So we had to be more aggressive getting to the rim and looking inside. But we had to open up those lanes, first of all, with some dribble drives.
Hey, Joy, did you see things kind of open up for you a little bit more down low as the second half kind of progressed? I mean, saw a few more openings that you could kind of get through because it was pretty jammed in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Our guards really started driving to the basket and you know, getting into the key, and they realized they couldn't like slough off of our man, so that opened me up for more one-on-ones.
Hey, Erika, I mean, did you guys come into this game as a confident team? I mean, I know you guys had struggled lately, win-loss-wise, but did you kind of feel like a confident team coming into this game? And was that undermined at all by, you know, kind of taking a little while to get going in the first half, or did you guys still feel pretty good at halftime?
I think we came in really confident because even the last couple conference games, we played everybody tough. Like, I guess you could say the best 3 teams in the conference. We played them tough, you know, we hung with them the whole game. So I think that just coming into this tournament, like, we were really confident. Things started off a little slow for us, but I think that after halftime we picked it up and we showed what we could do. So.
Hey, Joy, so, you know, you get your old friend Drexel next. I mean, you guys have been right there with them, you know, in both games. I mean, I know you had some foul trouble in the first game, but you know, how do you feel about playing them again, and what are some of the things you guys have to maybe do better against them this time, you know, than compared to the first couple games?
Oh, I'm really excited that we get to play Drexel again because obviously they've been 2 battles, and we know we're capable of beating them. We just have to really focus on closing out hard on their shooters, staying with our man, and really focusing on like our player scouting reports so we don't let them do what they are able to do.
Hey, Tina, I mean, is this almost kind of a perfect situation for you guys? I mean, you're going against a team that you know pretty well, you know what they do. I mean, obviously, you know, you lost both games against them, but you were in both those games against them.
Well, I mean, you know, perfect. I don't know if that's
Drexel, so it's not perfect.
I don't know if I'd use that adjective, but bottom line is Drexel, I have a tremendous amount of respect for them. Obviously, we've played them in championship games before, so we know how good they are. Their system is very hard to defend. We've been able to defend it somewhat. I mean, you don't stop them because they're so good at it. And bottom line is that we've got to communicate. You know, I've been preaching to this team all year long to communicate on the defensive end, and Drexel throws so many screens at you, flare screens, down screens, back screens. I mean, they throw a lot at you. So you have to be able to be in help side, read screens, know who the shooters are, and as Joy was alluding to, you have to know the strengths of the individual players and what they want to do and try to make them as uncomfortable as possible. That being said, there's a screen coming from every direction, so you better talk and you better be able to get over the top or go underneath, depending on what we tell them to do. So if our team listens, I expect it to be a battle. I want it to be a battle. And, these kids have struggled, like I said, over the last week and a half. But the tournament wipes that all out. I mean, if you play your game and you play smart and you play together, you can obviously make some noise, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. So, we got this one out of the way, and, we'll come ready to play tomorrow at 5:30.
I don't know who's left from that. He may have full graduated, but once before you made a lot of noise coming through from the underside not too long ago.
Well, the bottom line is that we try to prepare. I have a really good coaching staff, and we try to prepare these kids to play in a tournament format. Yes, we've won NCAA games, we've won championships here in this building, and my staff does a great job of preparing this team. So the names have changed certainly, and the circumstances have changed. We're a lot younger than we were back when we were the 7th seed and we got to the finals, 4 or 5 years ago. But this team is determined, and we've got in their own right. They do some really good stuff, and so we have an opportunity to keep playing, and at this point that's all you focus on is just the opportunity to keep playing. So regardless of who we're playing, and Drexel's very good and they deserve their seeding, they've earned it, they've had a good year, we've got to step on the floor and we've got to listen and communicate. If we do those things, we'll give ourselves an opportunity, but it's going to be a war, and Drexel's very, very good, so we're going to have to step up our game and play together as a team.
Anything else? Thanks.
All right.